Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Freedom with Trudy. I'm your host Trudy. I'm here today with Skip, Edosa, and Kachi. And we're here today to talk about Arsenal. I'm beginning to see a pattern here. Arsenal has another big game coming up this Sunday against Manchester City. We're not doing any Champions League talks, unfortunately, because by the time the episode comes out, all the Champions League results will be done, but we'll see how the teams fare. But like I said, today, this episode, we're talking about Arsenal versus Manchester City, or CMS versus Arsenal. I've forgotten who's home. City versus Arsenal. So it's in the Etihad. We're going to hit you with our predictions, our combined 11. And you guys know the rules of our combined 11 is based on form. It's 4-3-3. Skip, listen to the rules, it's 4-3-3. And it's injured players and suspended players are not allowed. Like I said, it's based on form, not historical, how good you are historically. So we'll start today with Kachi. What do you think, with our predictions, what do you think is going to happen in this game?
The thing is, I actually am very, very optimistic for Arsenal. I actually see Arsenal getting something out of this game. The reason why I say that is I honestly believe that Willian and Saliba are easily, in my opinion, the best centre back pairing in all of Europe.
You mean
Like,
Jesus, right?
not the Willian and
Gabriel, sorry.
Gabriel, sorry,
Gabriel.
Gabriel and
I know
Gabriel and
sometimes
Saliba.
Saliba seems like he's two defender, so you have to say his first and last
Yeah,
name as two different people.
first
But
and last name, yes.
but still
But
playing with
no,
10,
those
the
guys,
10 players are meant to
like
play.
like those guys are really like, because that sports game was just like, the way I can liken it to is like, it's like a boxer that was just like, you know what, I'm bored. Let this guy just be punching me. It's just like Tottenham were like, they were doing everything, and Arsenal were like, you know, we are just bored. You guys tired literally for like 70 minutes. Tottenham were like passing. Arsenal was like, what do you want to do? Is it cross you want to cross? We'll head it out. Like, what do you want to do? Is it you want to pass through our lines? You're not fast enough. And Arsenal just got corner kick, put them out of their misery straight up. Right? And another underrated thing about Arsenal is like their set pieces. Like they actually, whoever Arsenal set piece coach, you guys need to give the person a
Like,
raise because
bro.
the amount of set piece goals
Like,
from
bro.
your defenders, especially have scored from set pieces, actually insane.
It's ridiculous.
So for me,
His
I
name
see
starts
Arsenal
with
getting
J and it saves my life, man.
Jesus. Yeah, so I think Arsenal I see Arsenal getting something out of this game. Like just stifle Sterling. And I think this is the game obviously Pep is gonna start Rodri in. Right? I think Arsenal just has to keep the game close, not let it get away from them. I see it ending in a draw, like in a goal scoring draw. But Arsenal cannot let Haaland. Haaland cannot get a third hat trick, man. This is like the fifth game week 5. This guy is turning this league into a puppet league.
Triple Captain Haaland. You heard it here first. Hat-trick loading.
No. I'll say triple captain instead. I see Raya coming up big in this game. No, I don't. I think Haaland, they will pocket Haaland. If anybody should score for Man City, it will probably be any of the other, maybe Rodri or one of their wingers. But I don't see Haaland is one person. It's like that. I will probably tell Arsenal players if anybody should beat us, anybody but Haaland is fair game. But Haaland is not scoring. They will just put Saliba, what's his name,
Gabriel.
Gabriel on him. It's like, no, you're not going anywhere. If you go to the washroom, we'll follow you. So I expect, I say 1-1. That's probably my prediction for the game. 1-1. But then with Saka, we don't know. I think Saka is like day to day at this point. But I think I'm glad that Rice is back. So Rice will be fresh for that game. And I foresee that maybe even resting Rice, not playing him in the Champions League game and playing. Where you guys playing Champions League?
Is he Atlanta? Atlanta, yeah.
So I think they can afford to even rest Rice. I think Jorginho can even go again against Atalanta. And, why you don't
I see what
Jorginho?
Atalanta is doing in Syria.
Ademola Lookman, right? It's at the Ademola Lookman FC. Don't worry. You guys can handle them. Don't worry. Rest Rice and rest Rice so he's fresh. So him and Rodri can go toe to toe. But I think that's my 1-1 draw. That's what I see.
They're trying to make fried rice that you're saying restaurant.
If you rest him, let him cook some Spanish fried rice for Rodri.
William, Skip, what do you think is going to happen?
I want to say a draw 1-1 because I just know there's going to be goals. It's not going to be 0-0. I want to say 1-1, but again, it's at Etihad, it's at City's home. If it was at Arsenal home, I would have given Arsenal the edge. So I'm going to say 2-1 to City. Just just that one being Man City like stadium. If it was at Emirates, I would have said 2-1 to Arsenal because in this type of game, home advantage and all of that plays a lot. And I'm not going to bet against Alan scoring. Like again, like if you're betting against Alan scoring, although Arsenal have the best defense in the whole of Europe right now, but I still can't bet it because this guy will go 99 minutes without touching the ball and then boom boom score one goal, and you're just like, how this guy haven't done anything, how did he deserve this? And I cannot just bet against him, so I see him scoring, but Arsenal too are going to So the funny thing is that the way Arsenal the way Arsenal played last season and the way they've been playing this season is more of defending first, especially when they're away from home. It's more of defend first, make sure you are compact first before even thinking of attacking. So I'm interested to see how they actually, with City at home, how they're actually going to stop the whole of City attack and just close it. But again, it's going to be a close game. But I still expect Ireland. If I'm betting with someone else's money, I would say 2-1. If I'm betting with my money, I would say 1-1.
I would say, gosh, I think I would say 1-1 too, because City never keep a clean sheet. So Arsenal will get one. Like you guys said, I don't see Haaland not scoring. Worst case scenario, dodgy penalty. But I see him scoring something. And City never keep a clean sheet. They always switch off at some point.
And another thing to mention is Raheem Sterling always plays well in all the games he has played against City since he left. He can play shit against any other team, but when it comes to playing against Pep, he's like, I want to remind you that you're the one that sold me. If you look at all his games when he was in Chelsea, when Chelsea played Man City, that guy was balling on the wing. This guy was taking on people, putting crosses in. This is the one game that I think if Saka can give a few
remember to pass this time against City. Always remember to pass.
Yeah, he always remembers to pass. So I think this is the one game that if Saka can give 45 minutes, bring Sterling on, give him a full half an hour, I can see him doing something on that right wing.
Sterling is on that Sancho revenge tour. I don't know what's going on with that, but Elsa, what do you think is going to happen?
Sterling's zone is not Sancho revenge. Sterling's zone is like the X. It's like, I'm going to show my ex club manager that, bro, I'm going to give you nightmares. I may play horrible against any other team, but Man City zone is like, nah. I will eat a bar. I'll be full. Make sure I'll go against you well.
This is my home. Elsa.
Well, fun enough, I'm not as scared as I used to be, I guess. So in terms of result, I think it's actually going to be either a 0-0 draw or Arsenal win. And the reason why is there's no way Haaland is scoring against us. I don't really see them getting a pen. I mean, that won't stop the rest from giving them a pen. But as long as that's not what is happening, since we don't want to blame.
Bro said they won't get it, but the ref will give it.
Right? You're about to see some of the nastiest defensive displays that English Premier League has ever seen before. I want for sure. Yeah. I mean, right now we have set pieces feeling like penalties when our opponents see us going. So it's going to be crazy. I don't know. I think Rice coming back is important. He's definitely playing against Atlanta because he needs to warm up before the actual game. Also, he can't play Jorginho 2 games in a row. They're asking for trouble. But yeah, I think I'm not as worried about this game as I should be. Their wingers have stepped down. Playing Gooligan against us is not really going to do anything. KDB is the real problem. What version of KDB do we get that day? And if it comes with the same arrogant behavior that always comes, we're not going to get anything on this game. So, if they don't take us seriously, they're about to get punched in the face.
Now they'll take you seriously. You're the only team that I feel like they actually take seriously. They don't take any.
But the little
maybe Liverpool,
too,
maybe.
No, the little bros. It's hard to explain. Yeah, sure, they play well, but they play well against everybody. But Arsenal, they just added you guys are like our little bro, like Ateta is a guy, he's trying to be like us. So
Even
we'll
the
just
set piece
show
guy
you.
is from City, apparently. I learned.
No, so I actually watched the video. Ateta was the one that recommended him to Pep. So that's why when Ateta left, he came with Ateta. So I guess Pep never really cared that much about set pieces. But think about it, it's not really a thing that his club is known for. Like they have set piece coaches, but like they're not known for scoring those set piece goals too. So Pep doesn't care about that as much as Ateta.
Very loyal of him to go with Ateta. Bro, like,
I mean,
man, I'm staying here, bro.
He's being paid at the end of the day, right? So
yeah, but City was paying
yeah.
him too now. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but like he didn't leave for less money. It's a
Yeah.
job, right? It's a job. He didn't leave for less money. So I assume we paid him enough that like, okay, let's go to be a nice adventure. And so far, so good.
Do you know what portion of the coaching staff gets the Premier League medal? Is it just the coach?
Make sure everybody gets it.
No, I can't. No,
Like,
I
Like
can't.
your
they have
main-
like that 5-6 first one that are close to the manager. Each
Yeah.
manager have like that 5 or 6 ones that are close. Not like those ones that don't make like the back seat and all of that. That they just those ones don't get it. But like
No, yeah,
the
and
5 or 6 that are very close to the managers, they always get there.
like right, we probably have like 4. The young guy, this
You gotta wear
the set piece
glasses.
guy,
There's one that wears glasses. There's always beside
that
Ateta.
guy, and there's one other one that floats around doing stuff. Yeah, so there's not that many actual coaches that actually get to sit on the bench during the game. So yeah. But even
So-
then, you won it. It doesn't matter whether you got the medal or not.
It matters. So you're thinking 1-0 or 0-0, and the rest of us are saying 1-1. I just hope it's
I'm-
not boring, because the
I'm
last time you
saying
guys played was
2-1.
boring.
It won't be boring. So you see, the problem that you guys tend to have is that you think because Arsenal are not attacking and running around like headless chickens that are being boring. I guess it's very much like that meme where the girl was eating vegetables and like smiling at the same time, right? Like even though she didn't enjoy the food, like, but it's
No, it's
It's
not
a genuine-
boring. It's Arsenal not a boring team to watch.
No,
Yeah,
no.
like, they're very-
Arsenal City game is what I'm saying. The 0-0.
Because here's the
Yeah.
thing, you have 2 top teams going against each other. It's going to be tactical. They won't just
Yeah.
go, oh yeah, let's go do this and just go attack them, or let's just like it's going to be so tactical. Everyone, like every little details matter. So it's like chess, like whatever move they are trying to explore a weakness. So they are very like each team is waiting for the other to make a mistake or someone to be out of possession. So it's very tactical. This is not just your Aston Villa, this thing that everyone is
Everton.
just like running
Yeah,
at.
like,
5 goals.
No,
even the one where you say, oh, they always concede, like it's because they don't really take these teams seriously.
because they are so effective. City, right? They know they will score. They know
So
that.
you can have it, enjoy yourself for 20 minutes,
When
and
I saw
then
Brentford, right, score first goal, first minute, I'm like, another.
no. City,
12
City
seconds.
got,
So that-
City got very lucky against Brentford.
But here's the thing: against Chelsea, we said they get lucky. We always say they're lucky. See, how many times
No.
do you have to do something, and we're going to point to lucky? It's not
Please
luck.
tell
no,
him.
no.
Oh, that's what he keeps saying about Ten Hag. When
No,
Ten Hag
It's
loses
not
me.
luck.
No, see, there is. We literally know that they started the case today. That is discussing why City keep getting lucky. So we know there's a reason why they keep getting
Wait,
lucky.
what do you mean
That's-
luck? I'm talking about on the football pitch. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about.
It flows to the football pitch. Like the difference between City and everybody else is we have normal human beings. So despite the fact that they keep getting chances, they will miss it. But they have a guy that if he takes 3 shots, it's probably 2 goals in front of them.
But that's
And
not
we
luck.
all
That's
know
just being effective.
no, it's not effective. How did they get that guy? It's not
Okay,
luck.
again, now you are making- See, now
No.
you're making it outside. I'm just saying.
No, but it's football. It's still part of the game. So my point is that yes, we can say the players are good. I agree. But like the reason why City can take all their chances and make you pay. Like think about it. Why in the 5th game of the season, and if Arsenal lose to City, we know the league is done.
Wait,
The league is
Are they
done.
only? Are they
That
not
makes
just
no
2 points
sense.
ahead?
No, but if
Yeah,
you
that's
lose
what I
to
said.
them,
Now, If
If
you
we
lose
lose
them
to
with
them, the
5
league is
points,
done. 5 points.
5
League is
points,
done.
done.
We will still go on to beat just about every single person the rest of the season, and we're still going to lose the league by like 5 points. To be like, oh yeah, Arsenal bottled. They bottled the league in the fifth game of the
They
season.
bottled
Like,
it early. They bottled
And
it
that's what
early,
I'm
bro.
saying. Again, to be honest, that's what I'm saying. If I'm Arteta, I'm going there for a boring draw.
no, but
Boring draw.
we need. So this is
You need
what
to
we
beat
need
them.
to
You need to
beat
beat
them.
City. You
Here's
need
the
to
thing.
beat City.
You don't beat them in like. Do you know how impossible you're saying it? Like how hard it is to say you are going to go beat City. It's like, do you
Okay.
remember the Invincible? Imagine
Yeah.
a team that was chasing them like, oh, we're coming to Ivory to beat Arsenal, and we're going to like, you know how
I think there's a difference.
you know
I
how
think
hard
there's a
and how,
difference.
like how impossible that is.
There's a difference because we're still talking about a team that has played 11 away games this year and considered only 3 while scoring 31 goals.
Okay.
Your home is actually our own house. Like you're not your home doesn't do anything to us.
But this is again, this is different.
It's
Okay,
the same thing because we play City in that run.
no, at City's home.
Yeah.
What
He
was
didn't score against us.
It was 0-0 now.
We played
What-
City, we played Liverpool at home.
I say the best thing is a draw.
And I'm telling you, we
What
don't want to draw.
That is a draw for
We
Arsenal
don't
because if
Arsenal
we
don't
decide-
want to draw. We just don't want them to score
if you
against
guys go
us.
for a win, I can
Yeah.
bet with you. That's when you guys are going to lose.
See, again, like I said,
With that
unless
counter.
KDB starts like rolls it all the way back.
It's like saying, like, oh, if Saka start dribbling 3 players and scoring, we will win. Like, it's
Speaking of which, is Saka
It's
even playing?
different. I don't know. It's probably going to be fine. So let me explain why I say unless KDB is going to have to be the KDB of 2016 to have any effect on that game. If I explain, it's as simple as that. Because Haaland, I'm sorry, is not touching the ball anywhere meaningful this entire game. Like KDB is scoring outside the box from like 50 yards. That's the only way they are scoring in this game. Because that bus that we're about to pack, I mean, we'll see all of it.
No, you hear yourself. You hear yourself. That bus you're about to pack. That means you are going for a draw, open to start.
No,
Again,
no. Arsenal, there's something people don't realize about Arsenal. Arsenal respects everything you give them. You want to be playing the ball now, no, Yawa will defend resolutely. You want us to be playing back and forth with you, no problem. You are not as good as us to attack you. Like now, like there's this whole thing about Arsenal pack the balls against Tottenham. If you go watch that game again, we're man-to-man pressing them the entire game. The only difference is because our uncles in midfield can't run. So they go past those guys, so we drop. And when we drop, we leave you because we already know you're not going to do anything. That game, the entire game with Arsenal having one-on-one with their keeper. So what is the point of you having on the ball, thinking that we're defending? We defend well. It's not the same as to pack the bus. The difference here is just that, okay, we're actually saying these guys are better than
funny
us
enough,
on the
you know
ball.
this analogy you're using. We can use the same analogy to defend all of Mourinho's team. We can use the same thing to defend.
But that's exactly
because Mourinho to score a lot of goals. All the packing the ball, his team score. No, I'm just saying we can use the same analogy, the same thing to defend. Because Mourinho's team to score goals, no matter how much you say they score the goals.
But nobody's arguing that he didn't have good. This guy considered 16 goals in a season. Like
I think it was 15.
Like, you have to respect
Correction,
that.
15.
15. See, I even inflated it. So like you have to still respect that somebody takes that approach. The difference between Mourinho and Arsenal is Arsenal are capable of just playing the best attacking football you have seen that weekend, while also being capable of being Mourinho's team. With the exact same players. They're not changing anybody. It's the same players.
But here's the thing. Like, again, all I'm saying is all the argument you use now are not.
Yeah.
See, I don't believe Arteta is playing defensive this thing. But I'm saying we can use the same because you're saying Arteta is capable of playing attacking. Mourinho too is capable with the talent of player he has. He's capable of playing it. He's capable
sure.
So,
but you know him? Okay, let's put it this way. Do you know Mourinho as an attacking coach before he got to Real Madrid?
Yes. Go look at him at Porto. Go look at Mourinho in Porto.
Yeah, but like
Don't look at
Porto was the one-man league when Mourinho was
no,
there.
the question you asked, and I gave you an answer. Again, I'm not arguing.
Fine.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying if you just agree the same argument that you're using for Arteta, we can use it to support Mourinho too.
Let's be reasonable here.
Last word on this. We've got to do the combined 11.
Sorry. So let's be reasonable here. The difference between the Mourinho and Arteta is that we know that Mourinho made his name as a very defensive coach. And the reason why he scored all those goals, we also know why. It ended up being the reason why Chelsea is where they are today. Right? So you cannot go and stockpile all that talent and then think that, the reason why everybody is losing to you is because your coach is so good. In reality, that's not the case. You stacked it in your favor so that if you have even a decent coach, game over. I'll talk about you can get someone like Pep. It's the exact same thing. You can argue and say Arsenal spent money on player. Fine, I don't even care. Everybody's spending money on player at this point. So my point is simple. Man City need to show up on 11 over 10. Mm-hmm. 11 over 10 on all of their performances if they want to win that game. So that's the only way that if anybody is even short 9 over 10, they are done. Because they're not scoring, and our set pieces are penalties. So it's their choice. Anyhow, they want to run that game. So I am very relaxed. If they win, well, if you're losing the league in the fifth game of the season.
I can tell you this.
There's something wrong with the league.
But I can also say this, with the so-called best defense, I've seen Arsenal like 3 times this year, or 3 to 4 times. I'm not sure, don't let me put, but 3 to 4 times I've seen Arsenal have let in those go with all their best defense. They've given opponent clear-cut chance, clear.
Rare is he's saving things.
How's that thing? So again,
Watkins.
That's
how
you know.
We are singing different music.
No. So that's how you know we're not a defensive team. Like we're not packing the bus in reality. Otherwise,
I don't. See, I agree.
No, but Ryan has to earn his money. I'm not paying him 100K to just sit down and have the best seat in the stadium. He has to earn his money. If he's earning his money, means he has to make one save every game. But it's fine.
But yes, all I'm saying is
check that FPL.
The argument of we have the best defense, but we are not being defensive.
No, being defensive is different from packing the bus. You can be defensive without packing the bus. Right?
Because if you read the
okay, quick question. If we remove the corner away from this Arsenal-Tottenham game, and this game ends 0-0 the way it was going to end without the corner, are we going to say Arsenal were being defensive for that game?
Arsenal were always going to score against Tottenham. It was just a matter of how
No. Again, just answer the question. The question. I believe you guys will always beat Tottenham. I don't bet against that. But let's remove the corner incident, and let's say without the corner incident, everyone should answer this. Looking at let's say that game ended 0-0 without that corner set piece. Are we going to be Arsenal? Are we going to say Arsenal was being very defensive in that game? Are we going to say that?
Yes, I would say yes. I'll say yes. They were very
I don't remember a clear cut. I don't remember a clear cut chance.
You can look at the game and have mix and different, not being we just have the best defense. That's just it. No, it's not as simple as that. You have to look at it from different.
No, okay. So let me answer your question. We're still not being defensive. We let them have the ball because we literally do not have
definition of pack the ball. Let them have the ball.
It's not. Go and watch.
Definition of pack the ball.
The portion of the game that Tottenham were actually good was in the first 20 minutes of that game, and the first 20 minutes of that game were man-to-man pressing them all over the field because they build up from the back. If we're doing defensive, that means in your half you have time to you just be passing until you get to us. Your keeper passes the ball, we're pressing you with 2 players already. You get to the wing, we have 2 players on them, 2 separate players. You get to the midfield, we have 2 separate players pressing you, and they have 3 midfielders.
But here's the thing, you can't match someone and you say we let them have the ball. If every player is 1-to-1, you didn't let them have the ball. Like
No, but
No, but that's what he's saying.
that's what I'm saying. Not
The second
defensive.
half, they
Second
let them
half,
have the ball.
you
They let them
have
have
to
the ball.
have sense.
They let them
You
have
have
the
to
ball
have
second half.
sense. You have 30-year-old midfielders that are known to have hamstring injuries when breeze blow. Why are you making them chase around for 90 minutes? It doesn't make sense. That's what's killing all these managers, that they have philosophies. They're too wired to their philosophy. They don't take what the game gives them. If we scored in the first half, would have packed. See what we scored. What were they doing? They took 6 shots after we scored. Everything was from 40 yards out. Now we're packing the balls. You want to say what? Now, okay, fine. Try and score from there.
And again, that's what I'm saying. That if we look at the whole game, and we remove that corner like this thing, and the game ends 0-0, like, is it a correct narrative to say Arsenal were defensive?
But
No,
I
because
think
you
he's
didn't
saying,
watch the game.
but he's saying, but I
Sorry?
think Edosa is saying that the reason they were so defensive was
I'm
because
not
after
saying.
the corner.
I believe if you know me,
Mm.
I'm from the old school. This thing, the reason doesn't really this thing. What I'm
Skip.
saying, can you
Honestly,
say something?
From the beginning, from the start,
if you pack the bus every game and you win the league, hey, and you like, good for you, go for it. I don't care. I'm not the
Let's
one
start
that is
2016.
you need to pass on this time to
Let's
win.
start 2016.
You have to pass
Sure.
on this time
Let's-
to win. I don't
again.
but I'm just
So the
saying.
thing is, from the start of the game to
Yeah.
when we scored, we alternated between man-to-man pressing. And then we will drop back when that doesn't work. That is how everybody that presses does it. If you can beat our press, which you will, because we're literally only 2 midfielders who don't have legs against your 3 young midfielders, right? So that's actually what used to make me laugh about Man U back in the day against Arsenal, when they'll come up with 2 midfielders against our 3. You can't press. You can't do anything with 2 midfielders against 3 players that pass.
If I say I agree with the narrative, I agree with your narrative. But I'm
That's
just
what
saying,
happened, the non-narrative.
this a correct, like,
Combined
we're
16.
talking about
Combined
it
16.
different from
Combined
what-
11. Hey, combined 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
In my
we're having
head,
a conversation
I,
with people
I
once.
switched the X and the I. That's why I say combined 16 in my head. Combined 11. Goalkeeper.
Oh, come on, that's not a Raya. That's not a-
Ederson all day.
Ederson recently had an assist, I'll have you know.
Okay, yeah.
Where's
good.
Raya's
Maybe
assist,
that's what
bruh?
I'm looking for in a keeper.
That's what we're looking for in Onana. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for in Onana.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's Raya.
Onana
Raya can do everything Ederson can do, and he won't let you score a stupid goal.
Does it give assist?
Don't give us
Well,
assist.
nobody is leaving. We don't have anybody there.
Again,
You
does
need to
it give
wait.
assist? Again,
No, he hasn't given any
that's the
assist.
question. I ask a
Actually-
simple yes or no question. You're giving me narrative. Is it yes or
It's not narrative. I'm telling you, we don't have
It's a
anybody
narrative.
for him to be kicking long balls to. That is true. No?
like you said you can do everything?
You have
Yes,
Havertz
you can
now,
give assist.
the dual winner. So, Raya,
Right, I would say Raya all day. That guy have been incredible this season.
I'll say
Yeah.
Raya.
Two
based
saves
on
he made
Yeah.
against
recent
Wolves.
Sure.
I was so sure. Then who did you guys play
it's the
before
Aston
the
Villa, man. It's the Aston Villa one that he
Yeah,
was
the
saving
save he made
everything.
again. That like,
Aston Villa.
I'll be like,
You-
oh,
Again, you guys remember
And
that
Brighton.
game wrong. He only had 2 saves
Against Aston Villa or Brighton.
He had 2 saves. I
yeah,
don't think he
two
played more
back to
than 2
back?
saves. Yeah, that was it. That's the only thing they did the entire game. But you
I know because
remember it
Watkins missed
differently.
empty post. Because he missed empty. Because Watkins missed empty post. That's what I'm saying. Because Watkins missed empty post.
the other
No.
35 games of the season, that's a goal. Like that's why we're
Maybe.
talking about how good it is, like how incredible.
No, it's no Watkins and Arsenal.
Against the Nana, that's a goal, man. Onana can't catch a cold. That's a goal. That's a goal, bro.
It's the aura. The guys
So-
that were, So
Right back.
Ederson.
Right back.
Come on, that's not a, like White, like Ben White. I don't think.
Ben White. Yeah, all day.
I think we should have William on this podcast more. Yeah,
Ben
we already
White
know the answer.
is
Why?
not. Is
Even though he's not going
Uh,
to play this game, sure, but why?
he's not playing.
I have a feeling, like I said, what we're about to do, it hasn't been televised before in English Premier League. Just wait.
Oh my god. Saliba. I said
Saliba
Saliba.
But
and
this-
Gabriel,
defense.
let's not put them as a package.
Saliba and Gabriel, end of story, on to the next.
It's not up for
Come
debate.
on.
You can't even debate it.
Left
On
back.
to
Khalifa
the
Wait.
next, on to the next, on to the next, on
Let's
to the
keep
next.
moving. Let's keep
Left-
moving to the other
left back.
interesting.
See, that's where the problem is.
Mhm.
Now we can talk because I'm between Timber and Walker. Walker play more left back this season.
I'll give Timber.
No.
Based on this season, I'll give Timber
Walker
personally.
playing left back.
Yeah, Walker go.
It's
wait,
been Lewis that's been playing right back.
Wait.
That kid, what's his name?
have I been watching? Yeah, we're playing left back, right?
Guardiola.
Yeah, it should be Gabriel that plays your left back for them. And that's why I said it's different. Definitely
I
different.
haven't seen that guy do anything this season, to be fair.
Are you guys
But
sure?
he's good, man. He's good. There's no way around you. He's just
I'm saying
really, really good.
Timber really, really impressed me this past game. He actually did. His guy was cutting people. This guy was doing some inverted left back situation.
Timber is who Malaysia should have been, but Malaysia has been injured for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Marcel once he pocket Salah then left 2 years ago. He pocket then got injured 2 years
That
ago.
was too big for his pocket. Took
Yeah,
a while
sorry,
to take
man.
him out.
Okay, like, please,
Salah
I
was
gotta-
horrible over the weekend, but that's another conversation. It was horrible.
Yeah.
He's 5 years old, man. You guys should let him rest. Send him to Saudi. Let him go and make 600 million per
Is he
year.
actually 35?
Not 35, don't mind.
No.
Don't mind. Maybe it's African age. Who knows? He might be 35.
Don't age like that, man. That guy with his hair is gone.
He got the hair transplant now, so it's good now.
True. Looking young again. Guys look like that passport.
Oh my god. Side notes.
Nah.
There was a Q&A Salah did recently about this person asked him how he keeps his abs. And he basically told him the secret of how to keep abs. And with every sentence Salah made, the guy was just breaking my heart. I'm just like, man, I'll never have abs at this stage. If this is how to keep abs, I'll never have abs. The guy was like, if you want abs, forget about the gym. You can never get abs in the gym. I'm like, okay, that's strike one for me. Strike is like, forget about carbs, so don't eat rice. I'm like, bro, I can't live without rice, man. Say, don't eat bread. I'm like, bro, all right, that's strike three. I'm
That's
out.
what I've decided to do. Like
I'm
during
out.
the week, I don't eat rice anymore.
I'm out.
Yeah,
And he was like,
because
no
I just
sugar,
get
no all these
bloated.
things. It's all
Yeah.
about what you eat. It's not that you don't get abs in the gym.
Bullet don't get that in the
Oh my
shit.
god.
I bet, bro.
Catch you, don't mind these guys, I'm big. Left back, Guardiola, Timber.
I'm yelling.
I would say Timber.
Timber all the way.
Oh my
Timber.
god. Oh my god.
See,
Midfield three.
Midfield
Hmm.
3,
As
Rodri,
what you
Rice,
played
You
this
can't
year.
put
Kevin De
Rodri.
Bruyne.
You can't put Rodri. He hasn't
Rodri,
played this
Rice, and
season.
Kevin De
You
Bruyne.
cannot put
Rice and
Rodri.
Rodri, Rice and Kane.
You cannot put Rodri. You
Rice
can't put
plays.
Rodri. He hasn't played this
Rodri,
season.
Rice,
Rice.
Kevin De
Finalist.
Bruyne.
Rice, KDB, and Havertz.
Rice, KDB, Havertz.
Where's Rodri?
Rodri has been injured this season. He hasn't played this season.
But not even injured, he just hasn't played.
He's not injured. They just don't need him yet.
We're saying the same thing. There's no
They
football.
don't need him yet. Like,
His form is zero.
about-
His form is
No,
zero.
no.
It's
I
No,
will
you can't put
not
Havertz
agree.
in. Don't put
That's
Havertz
a whole
in. That's why
disrespect.
he's strike.
But he's my midfielder. My all-purpose Swiss knife
Are
player.
wait. Are we
DM,
no,
CM, AM.
We can't put
striker,
Rodri.
left
The
winger,
rules, man.
right
It's
winger,
based on
left
form.
back,
Who is
right
that?
back.
Rodri. You can't put
Havertz.
Rodri.
Even if Rodri is just waking up from sleep and putting Rodri in that midfield.
in the
See,
midfield.
if Rodri is just waking up from sleep, he's not a better DM than Rice. Only that nonsense passing that he be doing. Right now, it's part of the game. It's part of the game, man.
Okay.
I'm
All
not
right.
saying
Now you are just tripping. You are tripping.
I'm tripping.
You
I
are
think this
tripping.
year, all eyes will see what that church done. What that church took. As you mentioned of this Man City players that need the job this year for this year.
So you guys are forcing Rodri into this thing. I don't want
It's,
to.
it's not entering. There's no form. There's no form.
There's no form.
Stick to the rules.
Stick to the rules. There's no
Stick to the
form.
rules.
He's the
We-
papa
let's-
player.
No. If you like this, let me start calling guys that are injured too in my team. What
Exactly.
you
You
guys
can't.
doing?
Exactly. You can't. There's no
Let's stick
form.
to form, guys.
It's based
Form.
on form, man. Yes,
Based on form,
Zero.
injuries,
Okay, so
4-3-3, Abi.
Mhm.
So you want to put Havertz in midfield? Why? When Havertz
I'll
has been
put-
striking.
I'll put
This what
Rice.
Havertz na midfielder. We sign him at midfielder, and I just hope we play striker for us.
I'll put Rice. I don't even know who else to put in this goddamn
Actually,
KDB.
if you guys want me,
KDB.
I will actually put Kovacic.
Kova.
It would be
Over
Kova's been good.
Rice, Kovacic, and Kevin De Bruyne.
And
If we're
KDB.
going off form, and also
Form.
Rodri played 45 minutes against Brentford. You guys didn't watch
And
that.
did.
what
Did he?
is the form?
I switched
Don't
to
look
the
at
Liverpool
him.
game.
Don't look
I
at
switched to the Liverpool game,
No,
man.
I know he
I
did.
didn't even
I'm
see him.
saying
What are you
that.
guys
What
talking
is the form?
He's
What did
been
he
What
do
is
though?
the form?
He
What did
doesn't
he
have
do
to
though?
start. He doesn't have to start. Like, this guy have been good.
But it was
I think
for
we're
45
going back
minutes.
to my initial problem on why City needs to get out of this league. But again, the rules are 4-3-3
Form,
from
not
injuries.
history. No
I
injuries.
don't make the rules.
I don't make
Just
the rules
enforce
either,
them.
man. We just follow the
Just
policy.
enforce them. We
There
can't
you
have
go.
we can't
But
have
if we are
injuries.
going with form, I'll go with Kovacic.
And
Kova-
that one, no, not to put Kovacic. No, you're right. Kovacic can play
Kova,
over
Rice,
Havertz.
and KDB.
I mean that's a nonsense midfield. But
Front three.
wait, so KDB is not on this pitch.
KDB now.
If we say
KDB, Rice, and Kova.
Kovacic. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the two.
So Havertz, my star boy Havertz is not playing this
He
match.
can't play.
Lord
He
Almighty.
can't play because it's Haaland. He's
Why?
competing.
This
Me,
is
I'm-
crazy.
me, Havertz
When
is
you
my-
guys play
Havertz is
Havertz
my
in the
left
middle,
wing.
you were begging to send him back to Chelsea for free.
Me.
Let's
No,
let
he wasn't.
your
Yeah.
Arsenal mate.
The Arsenal cult wasn't. They had been
Me.
completely brainwashed. It was the rest of the
Me.
world. They were
My
like, what's this
CM.
guy for?
My CM. My second striker CM, me against Havertz, go for me bad.
Every time that guy scored, it made my blood boil. Then he now
No,
put his
your-
celebration
your-
like this. Like, go
your
ahead,
blood-
this guy.
Your blood will boil in 2 pieces this year. 20 goals. You heard this here
This
first.
guy, man.
Right
So-
wing, we don't know who it is, so let's not talk too much. Center forward, we know who it is. Let's not talk too much. It's left wing that is really the problem.
Doku.
I was
Martinez.
telling you Savino.
I'm sorry?
Look
Savino.
past
Savo?
the-
Isn't he a right winger?
Sabino against who?
Against
Yeah,
Martinelli. Or Doku.
I'm definitely not picking
Trossard.
Martinelli. Martinelli has
Trossard.
been poor.
Martinelli
That's
has
not
been poor.
even true. You guys are not watching games.
So
What do you mean
Tottenham
I haven't
has
been
been
watching
poor.
him?
Stop it.
Yes, I've got like he's been poor. Like,
He's
didn't
been
they
poor,
just
exactly.
bench him for this guy
You are
Trossard?
judging
Didn't they just bench-
last
no, no,
action.
wait, didn't they just bench him for Trossard? That the reason why
Where?
he came back against this week was because they had to move Trossard to like this thing.
To midfield, yeah.
The
Instead
job
of, like,
share.
eh?
Arsenal don't have a
This
starting
guy said
left
jump
winger.
shot.
We don't have
Yeah,
starting
and
left
that's what you
winger.
want us to pick, right? You said you're
Against
gonna-
Grealish that is doing big test. Doku that can't dribble anybody under 25.
Nobody is saying Doku. Like Doku and
Sabino
Martinelli.
is the right
Exactly.
winger. So who are you putting over him?
I think
Why
I'll put
put Trossard?
Trossard. I'll put Trossard. Because of Trossard's goal scoring, I'll put Trossard.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
take that. I can
I'll put
agree
Trossard.
with
I
Trossard.
actually
I
want
can agree with
Anyhow, I'm eating. That's all I know. So
And we're
Solely-
putting Saka on right wing, right?
Yeah. So only 2 City players three City players enter this combined level.
best team in the league. What can you say
So,
about
okay
it?
now. Bro, you guys have no
It's
excuses.
more than 3. Oh, it's 2 actually. I like KDB and Kovacic.
You guys have no excuses,
back-
man.
The back four you can't argue with. That one is I give them that one.
It's because you're splitting it position by position. If you put it as a whole package, Haaland is like 6 players in one. So it is what it is.
But we'll see how it goes. Kachi, small world on Manu before we go. What are we playing? Crystal Palace? Away.
Eberechieze.
honest. Say,
Man
Yes.
like Eddie.
I'll tell you
Man's
this
like
thing,
it.
Crystal Palace have actually been poor. I've seen 3 of their games. They've been poor.
They are going to
this
use
season.
us and pick. They'll use us and pick form. Mateta will use us and pick form. Don't
They've
worry.
been poor this season. You guys just have to be average, and you guys will brush them apart. I'm telling you, if you guys are average,
Ugarte has to play well that game because he will be busy. We cannot play Ericsson and Kobe Meno. If we play Ericsson, the battery in his chest will finish. Because see, Eberechieze is going to run him to the ground. We cannot play what who we played against. Like play Ugarte, please respect ourselves and let's play Ugarte, Casemiro, and Kobe Mino, please. And then
Oh, Bruno play.
Bruno can play up front with Rashford, then they can be doing all their things up front. I will even bench Rashford and play Bruno and Xerxes or Bruno. But our midfield has to be solid. We need legs in there. Because these Crystal Palace boys, and I think it's away from Momosia Old Trafford.
Crystal Palace, they are not as good as last season.
Our next home game is Spurs. Because we have Crystal Palace and we have Villa.
They're fitting in new players.
They are not as good as last season, but these guys at home, these guys run, they have energy, man.
They are better than Southampton, if not in.
Oh, definitely, they are better than Southampton.
Based off what we saw in that Man U Southampton
the stats.
I'm even looking at the stats. So if you give them that first 20 minutes that they had before they missed their penalty,
games
might be out of the game before you even know what happened.
Mars was sweating, man.
Yeah, the penalty messed them up because they don't have the mentality yet. Not like they will ever have the mentality in Southampton, but that is a conversation. But like, if you let Crystal Palace run riot on you to start, so don't worry, we'll be there. We'll be there.
I actually see you guys beating Crystal Palace.
And then you Eddie is about to do mad things.
I don't see us beating Crystal Palace. I won't watch
true. They've actually boosted their attack. Okay.
This bro said I'm not watching the game.
Man's like Eddie number 10.
Man's like Eddie. We gotta end it. We'll see what happens. Well, I was gonna say good luck in Champions League for those of you in Champions League, but by the time this episode comes out, Champions League would have already been out. So we'll see what Atalanta has done. Thank you guys for attending. We'll see whose predictions are right. Hopefully Arsenal wins so it makes it a more competitive league and the league doesn't end as early as September. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like and follow on Instagram and YouTube and continue to love football. Peace.
Arsenal.